This mother hasn't eaten for months, and soon she will die, but the reason why might surprise you. She could leave and save herself, yet she chooses to stay, even when it costs her life. Why would evolution create a mother whose final act is raising children she will never meet? To understand this sacrifice, we have to go back to the beginning of an octopus mother's journey. Before she became a mother, she was one of the ocean's most intelligent hunters. She could solve problems, escape predators, and hunt with remarkable precision. But soon, she would enter a new chapter, one that would change the rest of her life forever. Deep beneath the ocean, an octopus mother begins her final mission. Surrounded by thousands of eggs, she will protect them at any cost. Each tiny egg contains a future hunter, but without their mother's care, most of these babies would never hatch. For months, she rarely leaves this cave. Every moment is spent protecting the next generation. She carefully cleans every egg, removing dirt, parasites, and anything that could threaten her unborn babies. The eggs need oxygen to survive, so the mother constantly fans fresh water across them day and night. But the cave is never truly safe. Hungry predators are always searching for an easy meal. And despite the danger, she refuses to back away. Every egg behind her is worth protecting. At first, she eats less and less. Soon, she stops hunting almost completely. Food is within reach, yet she ignores it. Her babies have become more important than her own survival. Weeks become months. Slowly, the mother's body begins using its own energy reserves to stay alive. She grows weaker every day, but abandoning the nest is never an option. But that's not the most surprising part. Scientists discovered that starvation isn't the whole story. Hidden inside the octopus is a tiny organ called the optic gland, and it controls far more than scientists once imagined. After reproduction, powerful chemical signals begin changing the mother's behavior from the inside. What scientists discovered next would completely change how they understood octopus motherhood. In the deep sea, some octopus mothers take this sacrifice even further. Their dedication can last for years. One famous remained beside her eggs for more than 4 years without giving up her watch. Season after season passed, yet the mother stayed exactly where her babies needed her. Inside each egg, a tiny octopus is slowly taking shape. Life is getting ready to begin. Every movement she makes is for one purpose alone: to give her babies the best chance of survival. Then, at last, the moment arrives. The eggs begin to hatch. Thousands of tiny octopuses enter a dangerous world, carrying the legacy of a mother they will never know. Her mission is complete. The babies have survived, but the cost has been everything. Soon after the hatchlings leave, the mother's life quietly comes to an end. One life ends, thousands more begin, and that is how the story of the octopus continues. One life fades into the ocean. Thousands more now carry her legacy forward. But for the babies, the hardest part is only beginning. Their mother can no longer protect them.
From the moment they hatch, predators are everywhere. Survival becomes a daily challenge. Most baby octopuses will never reach adulthood. Nature is both beautiful and unforgiving. Those that survive quickly learn the skill that made their species famous: the art of disappearing. Within seconds, they can transform their appearance and vanish into the underwater world. Every survivor carries the gift their mother died protecting: a chance to live. And those survivors will one day repeat the same cycle that has existed for millions of years. A new mother will eventually find a safe cave, and the story will begin again. Generation after generation, the sacrifice continues, because the strategy works.
Nature measures success differently, not by how long one life lasts, but by whether life continues. Even today, scientists continue studying octopus mothers, and many questions remain unanswered. After all, octopuses are among the most intelligent animals in the entire ocean. They can solve problems, remember solutions, and adapt to challenges in surprising ways, which makes their final sacrifice even more remarkable. Because this is not a mindless act. It is one of nature's greatest examples of parental investment. Without protection, most eggs would quickly become food for other animals. Her constant care dramatically improves the chances that some of her babies will survive. And every survivor is proof that her sacrifice was not in vain. But that's not the most surprising part. This strategy has survived for millions of years because evolution keeps rewarding it. Generation after generation, octopus mothers repeat the same journey: build a nest, lay eggs, and protect them at all costs.
From shallow reefs to the deep sea, the same extraordinary sacrifice appears again and again. Every egg represents a possibility. Every embryo carries the future of the species. And the few that survive will grow into some of the ocean's most remarkable animals. Masters of camouflage, problem solvers, escape artists, survivors. Their intelligence helps them navigate one of the most competitive environments on Earth. Yet none of it would be possible without the mother who gave everything in the beginning. Nature often seems harsh, but sometimes its greatest stories are also its most inspiring. She never meets the young lives she protects, yet her sacrifice shapes their entire future. One life fades into the ocean. Thousands more now carry her legacy forward.
Nature still holds countless mysteries, and we'll be here to uncover them.